Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my Echo Flow yogis. Thank you for being here with me today in my little abode. Bienvenidos a Mexico. So tengo emocionada cada vez, so I'm excited every time para compartir mi clase contigo, so to share my class with you. It's really beautiful to be in a space that is so personal and private in my own practice, in my own home, and to know that so many people around the world are tuning in and that we can practice together and really create this collective energy of embodiment and of presence and of healing. And even though I can't see each of your faces, I can feel you when I'm creating these practices, and knowing that they do so much to help me regulate my own system, my own healing. It feels so wonderful to be able to share that with you freely. So thank you for being here for yourself, and thank you for seeking these kind of practices. This is the work that we really need to share with each other, especially in the age of the internet and with how disconnected and addicted we have become to screens. At least we're bringing this light work, this healing energy to the screen and finding a way to connect with ourselves and hopefully connect with others in a deeper way. So I encourage you throughout the practice, saying that, to not look at your screen so much, to listen to my words, to feel me there with you in your home, in your living room, in your bedroom, if you're in the forest, wherever you might be practicing. And to listen to the words, to stay present with me, because when we are looking at the screen, it can take us out of our practice. So I'll do my best to speak as clearly as possible and just breathe with me. Inhalation, exhalation through the nostrils the entire time. And this will be a nice grounding practice that we're going to do together. So think of this as more yin, restorative. It's more of a yin practice to really connect us to the earth beneath us, connect us to ourselves, so that hopefully when we go out into the world, we can be a bit more tranquila and tranquilo con nuestra familia, so with our family. All right, so that being said, have a block, an encyclopedia, a very tough couch cushion for this practice. You can pause the video if you need to grab one. I'm going to grab a pillow as well. So I encourage you to have not only the block, but to have a couch cushion as well and a block. So we're going to start laying down. So bend the knees, take a hold of the shins, pull the knees into the chest and rock down. So just move from side to side here. Relax the lower back, relax the shoulders. Set the feet down on the earth. Take the feet about hip-width distance apart. Cactus your arms out and let your knees fall to the right, look to the left. So I get to look at my nice, beautiful fire. Keep both shoulders moving down towards the earth. Opening to the hips slightly here. Feel yourself melting with each exhalation and stay present. So do your best to not travel into your past, not to travel into the expectation of your future, but be here. In each inhalation, each exhalation, listen to the sounds around you. Feel the warmth or the coolness on your skin. Take an inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Look to the right. And the beautiful thing about asana, our yoga postures, is there's no comparison here. There's no yoga body. There's simply intention and presence. So you might see all of these posts on social media of the perfect posture, and it can be done physically perfect, but without intention, without presence, without breath, it becomes empty. Inhale, come through center. And bring the block towards you. Bring the feet close to the hips. And we're going to come into supported bridge. So hands alongside the hips. You can bring the block there as well. And press into the feet. Lift the hips up. Bring your block, your encyclopedia, your couch cushion underneath the sacrum. Support it nice and good here. Arms alongside the body. You could stay here, or you could begin to extend the legs. So this is why it's important to have something with some sturdiness to it. Maybe the arms stretch overhead. So we're lengthening the entire front line of the body. This is where we carry our anger, our irritation, our frustration. And like I was saying before, anything done without intention can become empty. So there's no need to compare yourself to those yogis that might go practice for 2 hours a day, that might have this yoga magazine body. What's important is that you focus on every inhalation, every exhalation, that you soften to your physical body and you allow yourself to be tender and vulnerable in your practice. That you become the master of your own body, your own expression. Notice your emotions that come up. Notice the mental fluctuations. Notice the quality of the breath. Notice if you're holding the belly in, trying to have that perfect flat belly. Let it out. Take all the life force in through your breath that you can. Fill up completely from belly, across the rib cage, across the collarbones, and exhale fully. So many of us in the Western world have anxiety and stress, and a lot of this is due to the physical aspect of the fact that we don't breathe properly. So I encourage you, if there's a lot of anxiety in the system, begin to pay attention to your breath. Do pranayama, breathwork practices. Seek this out. And here, take all the breath force, the life force, I'm just putting words together, in. So all that breath, all that life force, take it in through your inhalation. And surrender and let it go on the exhalation. Arms alongside the body, bend the knees, plant the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up, remove the block. Bring it off to the side. Inhale, pull the knees into the chest again, rock from side to side. Let's take a happy baby. So take a hold of the big toes, let the knees go wide. Rocking from side to side. Relax the shoulders, relax the hips down. You don't have to be as wide and the knees as close to the earth as I am. Find your own edge. Maybe you want to stay still. Maybe you want to rock from side to side. That's your preference. Find what feels good. Maybe one leg wants to stretch out long and maybe the other. Maybe you want to make noises on the exhalation, sigh it out. When we were babies, we used to just waddle around and play and explore and be curious about the world. And now, as these perfectly packaged adults, we make less sound, we have more rigid movements. We do things as we're taught, but be curious here. On the exhale, maybe make some noise. I know for me, when I make these sighs on the exhale, my shoulders relax, my body feels heavier, supported to the earth. Bring your knees together. Rock back and forth 3 times. So go nice and slow. Feel the massage on your spine. And come up to a seat. So you're going to take the right knee out to the side and bring your left foot back behind your left glute. Right foot in towards the left knee. We're going to take our pillow, our bolster, whatever we've got, and bring it right to the base of the spine, right behind you. You're going to turn towards the right. So the right knee is bent, right foot touching the left thigh. Left foot is by the left glute. So this can be a little tricky to get into. We're going to turn to the right, and we're just going to fold down onto the pillow. So your knees might move. You might have to wiggle around a little bit to get comfortable. But we want to fold onto that pillow as much as possible, and you'll feel length through the left side of the body. If you need to pull the right hip under the body, do. Maybe you even can twist all the way and let the belly come down to the pillow. And this is your pose, so do what you need to do to make it comfortable. Find your edge, but don't go past it. So if you're already feeling like, ow, this hurts, change something. We're going to stay here for 5 full rounds of breath, inhalation and exhalation through the nostrils. Slowly press the hands into the earth. Come back through center. And just take a moment, take a seat. Cross-legged seat, hands resting on the knees. Sit up nice and tall. Wiggle it out if you need. You can flick the hands. Then we move to the other side. So bend the knees, plant the feet. And this time just let both knees drop to the left. Bring that bolster right into the left hip crease. So we're just trying 2 different ways and see what each one feels like. Turn back behind you. Let the belly come down to the bolster. Fold in. I get to stare at my beautiful fire. You can close your eyes and imagine a fireplace near you unless you have one. You can look at it as well. Let your body relax onto the pillow. Let it take your full weight. And one more breath. Press palms into the earth. Lift the chest. Come back through center. Come to sitting, cross-legged seat. Sit up nice and tall. And open the eyes. Stretch the left leg out in front of you. Bring the right foot to meet the left thigh. We're coming into Janu Shirsasana. You can leave your pillow back behind you. Lift the chest. Take an inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward over the left leg. Keep the spine straight as much as you can. Maybe you have to stay upright then. Do so. And slowly begin to fold. On every exhalation, feel your body going deeper and deeper. You can move the bolster off to the side if you have it. Bring the right hand back behind you. Lift the hips up. Set the left foot down. Reach the left arm back. Get nice and long through the front line of the body. Take an inhale. And exhale, set the hips down. Stretch the right leg out in front of you now. Bring the left foot in to meet the right thigh. Take an inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Find your lengthen in the spine. Maybe you stay more upright. Maybe you fold deeply in. And notice when you're deeply present, I know at least for me, in every inhalation, every exhalation, you almost feel like you're going into a hypnosis or a trance. But stay somewhere within the fray. So without getting lost or dissociating from the experience, stay tuned into the subtleties that are happening in your body and your breath. So still allow yourself to move in that ocean-like experience of moving towards the fray, completely surrendering and letting go with each breath, but still present. Take an inhale, lift the chest. Bring the left hand behind the left hip. Lift the hips up. Reach the right arm back, nice and long through the front line of the body. And slowly set the hips down. Bring both feet together, a little bit wide, and feet more forward. If it feels okay for you, you can bring the feet closer towards the body. But we're going to fold. So you might want the feet further. You might want them closer. This is up to you. Hands on the shins. Take an inhale. You can have that bolster nearby if you'd like. I like to put it on the front line of my body so I can fold onto it. And exhale, fold in. Use the elbows to press the knees open. And maybe you don't go far. Maybe you don't come down low. Maybe you take 3 couch cushions to lay on. But we come down, we rest ourselves. Maybe we stay with our weight on our palms. And relaxing with every exhalation, surrendering your weight more and more to the earth. Peel the chest up. Bring your bolster back behind you. So again, you might want the feet closer to the body or further, but we're going to come to recline. So maybe you need a couple of pillows. If you do, go ahead and pause the video and grab them. Take an inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, slowly fold back onto your props here. Let the hands come out alongside the body. You could take them wide. You could take them overhead, taking hold of opposite wrists. And this is our final pose here. We're allowing our hearts to be open, our hips to be open. So find a way to be comfortable. Place the arms where you can stay for some time. And listen to the inhalation and exhalation as they cycle through your nostrils. here energetically, as we have the hips open and the heart open, we have these meridians that run through the body. So even if you've never heard of a meridian, that's okay. And I'm bringing my feet closer to my groin now to open up deeper. For some of you, you might need to move your feet further from you if you're feeling uncomfortable. You can also place pillows underneath the knees if there's discomfort. But these meridians are lines of energy that are invisible to the eye, but have been worked with for 5,000 years within traditional Chinese medicine. And the spleen meridian runs up the inside of our body, the stomach meridian, or the inside of our legs, the stomach meridian on the outside of our legs. And the emotion related here is worry. And also when we get towards the hips, moving up the front of the body, we get into our heart meridians as we open here, which have a lot to do with how we love, how we hold, how we attach. So sometimes when we're in, Supta Baddha Konasana, this reclined butterfly, a lot of emotions can come up. Our fears, our worries, our desires. Let yourself be held in that space, nice and open. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Keep presence with the breath. Relax the jaw, relax the brow, the eyes behind closed eyelids. And as we settle more into some stillness and some silence here for the last minute, I encourage you to not trail off in thoughts. Stay here. Be with me, be with yourself, be with your breath. Let go, surrender. Estás seguro aquí en tu inhalación y exhalación. Con Madre Tierra abajo. You are safe here with your inhalation, your exhalation, and Mother Earth beneath you. Respira. Breathe. Escucha. Listen. Viva. Live. Con presencia. With presence. Tú estás su medicina. You are medicine. You are your medicine. You have the power to heal yourself. So remember this. 3 more deep rounds of breath here. And use the hands behind the thighs to bring the knees back together. Slowly pull at the back of the thighs, come up. Keep the feet planted. Let the knees open. Take a hold of the front of the shins and just let the head drop in. Let the back of the neck grow long. Again, settle here with the earth beneath you. Slowly lift the chest. Come into a cross-legged seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands resting on the knees, shut the eyes down. And deep breaths in and out of the nostrils. And on your inhalation, let the belly completely open and bubble like a Buddha belly. Draw the breath up through the diaphragm, under the rib cage. Lastly, across the chest. And exhale slowly out as the belly pulls back into the spine. Full yogic breathing. Continue here at your own cadence. Nice and slow. Two more breath cycles. Hands together at heart center, bowing head to heart. And just repeating in the mind here what feels relevant to you. This is my body. I am home. I have the power to heal myself, to be present, to love myself, to accept myself. I am worthy. I am so worthy. I am so, so, so worthy. And even if times get hard, I choose to love myself. I choose to accept myself. And if I fall or fumble, I try again. Each day to be better. Each day to heal deeper, to love deeper, and to be more and more present. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you, yogis, for being here with me. Feel free to take time, turn the video off, go ground yourself. And to find me, you can find me in all the spaces down below in the text. Subscribe for weekly classes and be kind to yourself. Ciao.